Dinah. I wish Mom would get off my back. She doesn't mumble all the time. I said Mom says I mumble. Oh, don't you start, Dinah, because I know I say every word loud and clear. But Mom tells me it sounds like I'm speaking with marbles in my mouth. I wonder how she knows what that sounds like. Probably from listening to Brian. Now he mumbles. Mom tells me she wants me to enunciate. No, that doesn't mean she wants me to make goofy faces when I talk. Enunciate means to speak clearly. Well, I don't feel much like practicing my enunciation right now, so I'll see you later, Dinah.
Hold on to your seat, let's go for a ride. Now that we're here on the other side. Use your imagination and you'll understand. It's an adventure in Wonderland. Every day is something new, with music, rhyme, and a dance or two. It's a curious place with a wonderful crew, and you're never quite sure what they will do. Use your imagination, you'll understand. It's an adventure in Wonderland. Adventure in Wonderland. Adventure in Wonderland.
Okay, let's practice the beginning of the scene one more time. Places, everyone. Now remember, this is play acting, so make me believe it. Make me laugh, make me cry, make me stand up and do this. Bravo! And action.
What light through yonder window breaks? I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble saying these lines. Nobody talks like this anymore.
I know.
What I mean.
But that's the way they talked when the play was written hundreds of years ago. So that's the way it was written by that great rabbit playwright, William Shakespaw.
But the words are a little hard to understand, Mr. Hare.
The words may be different, but the feelings are the same. Love, hate, romance, chance, coincidence, fate.
But still, if I might just change this one line.
No, nobody changes a word. Just read the lines the way they were written. Act. Let's take it from the top. And action.
What light through yonder window breaks? I'm sorry. What's my character's motivation here? You know, why am I doing this?
You want to know what your motivation is? Okay, I'll tell you. Our Red Queen loves William Shakespaw, but for the past 3 years, the Shakespaw and the Park Festival has been rained out. So if you don't do this and do it well, the Queen is going to be really crabby.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Hare, thank you. Now I understand my character completely.
Good. Then action.
What light through yonder window breaks? It is Juliet, my lady, my love. She speaks. Oh, speak again.
Oh, bunny, bunny, wherefore art thou, bunny?
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak now?
Oh, bunny, what's in a name? That which we call a carrot by any other name would taste as sweet.
Juliet! You who?
Oh, bunny, you shouldn't have come. Why, if my kinsman finds you here, It will mean your furry tail.
I love it. It moves me. It's real.
It was good, wasn't it?
You mean that, Mr. Hare?
Of course I mean it. Face it, Alice. You two were born to act. A talent such as yours has never graced the stage. You put Garbo to shame and De Niro in a rage. Oh, you move me, you really move me. You give my heart a little thrill. With your tremendous thespian skill, you really do it for me, and that's a natural fact. You were born, yes, you were born to act. So come on and take a bow. You're stellar, number one. The audience will scream. They'll be in tears when this play's done. Oh, you move me, you really move me. You give my heart a little thrill. With your tremendous thespian skill, you really do it for me, and that's a natural fact. You were born, yes, you were both born to Something sure smells good.
Yeah, that's because I just fired up my riddle griddle. Care for a riddle? Hot off the griddle?
I'd love one.
Here you go. What does a duck do when it flies upside down?
Oh, that's an easy one. When a duck flies upside down, he quacks up.
Right. Care for another riddle?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see here.
That one wasn't filling at all.
What has 6 legs and goes oink, oink, oink?
I don't know.
A pig.
A pig?
Yeah, well, I added 2 more legs to make it a little harder. Oh, this one's about to burn. Whoa. What's gray and has 4 legs and a trunk?
An elephant.
No, a mouse on vacation.
Oh, yeah. Just cooking up riddles, hot off the griddle. Cooking up riddles, whoa, yeah. Cooking up riddles, hot off the griddle. Cooking up riddles, whoa, yeah. Why do birds fly south?
Because it's too far to walk. Cooking up riddles. When is music like a mountain?
That's easy when it's rock.
Cooking up riddles, hot off the griddle. Cooking up riddles, whoa, yeah.
Hey, here's some food for thought. What dog keeps the best time?
I know, a watchdog. Cooking up riddles. Why does a baby pig eat so much?
To make himself a hog.
Cooking up riddles, hot off the griddle. Cooking up riddles, whoa, yeah. Cooking up riddles, hot off the griddle. Cooking up riddles, whoa, yeah.
Warning, danger.
Crystal, what is it? It's a twister.
A twister?
Board up the window.
Lock all the doors. Batten down the teapot. Have you heard the news? A twister's on its way.
Yes, we've heard, and it's a big one.
I just have one question.
You don't even have to ask. Of course you can stay with us till it blows past.
Well, actually, Her Majesty and I are heading for the royal basement. My question is about the Shakespaw scene we're rehearsing. I'm practically invisible in this play. You see here, I was counting the number of lines that Alice has and the number of lines that I have, and I noticed she has more. So I was wondering if I might just change.
No! Nobody changes a word. Just read the lines the way they were written. Actors!
Wait a minute. Does anybody know where Alice is?
Wasn't she with you?
She was, but she went to visit Caterpillar.
Oh, then she'll be okay. Caterpillar will make sure she's safe from the twister.
Oh, Bunny, what's in a name? That which we call a carrot by any other name would taste as sweet. Boy, sky's looking pretty nasty. Maybe I'd better get over to the caterpillars.
Alice, what are you doing out here?
A scene from Rabbit and Juliet. Was it so terrible you couldn't tell?
I wasn't playing kitty critic. I meant you shouldn't be out here. A twister's approaching.
A twister? You mean like a tornado?
Tornado, whirlwind, cyclone, any way you say it, it's not a good forecast. So take it from this cat and scat.
No, I've got to get over to the caterpillars.
Never seen a mess like this left behind after a storm.
I'll say. Papers, leaves, tin cans, chattering teeth. Chattering teeth?
I'll take those. That twister hit so fast I didn't have time to bring my chattering teeth indoors.
Alice, where have you been?
Well, don't you see? Leaves and twigs, her clothes. She got caught in a twister.
Is that true, Alice? Oh my gosh, are you all right?
Say something, anything.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
What did she say?
Well, wasn't it obvious? She said she smells seashells by the seashore.
Whoa, why is she smelling seashells?
And when was she at the seashore?
No. She said she spells seashells at the seashore.
There was a spelling bee at the seashore?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked.
Boy, Alice, I don't mean to get personal, but I don't think you're going to get invited to a lot of parties talking like that.
Sheesh! Haven't you figured out yet that that was no normal twister Alice was caught in? It was a tongue twister.
Wait. So every time she opens her mouth, she's going to rattle off one of those crazy sayings that ties up the tongue and is nearly impossible to say?
Looks that way.
Oh, no. If she speaks in tongue twisters, she's going to ruin the Shakespaw festival and the Queen will have a royal fit. Say it's not so, Alice.
Sarah saw a sash shop full of showy, shiny sashes.
Oh, that is serious. Well, I think it's safe to say Alice is resting comfortably now. Oh. I thought it was safe to say it.
Well, it's not going to be safe for me to show my whiskers around the palace if the Shakespaw festival is ruined by Alice's tongue twisters.
Now, remember, it's always darkest before you turn on the light. Gentlemen, I present my tongue twister trunk. Full of handy-dandy gadgets designed to cure the common tongue twister.
Hatter, Alice isn't going to let you get within 6 feet of her with those goofy gadgets.
Huh?
I mean, think about it. You can't expect someone to just walk up to you and say, "Hi, please, try those things out on me."
Oh, thank you for volunteering. A demonstration is in order.
Me? Sure, brother, why not? After all, you do want to see how Hatter plans to cure Alice, don't you? Look at it this way. It's in the interest of science.
What on earth has happened to your pioneering spirit? You might nearly be a hero if you merely wouldn't fear it. There's no need for your defiance. Here's a list of happy clients. Really dumb, you act like we're trying to feed you to the lion. Like the first man in space, you could help the human race. It's in the interest of science.
What's the catch?
Like Curie or Pasteur, you could help to find a cure. It's in the interest of science.
D,
Yeah?
I've got a question. What? Are you supplying insurance?
For your information, research and experimentation are the basis and foundation of scientific explanation. There's no need to cry and moan. The tongue you say might be your own. The Hatter is in charge, so you know nothing can go wrong. Like the first man in space, you could help the human race. It's in the interest of
This is so
science.
interesting. Why don't you
Like
do it?
Curie or Pasteur, you could help to find a cure. It's in the interest of science.
Well, science. All right. What do I have to do first?
Stick out your tongue.
Isn't that rude?
It would be usually, but this is a scientifically controlled experiment.
So stick out your tongue and say, ah. Now, first, the tongue twister tissue.
Tissue.
All right. Next, the tongue twister towel.
The towel.
There it is. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Then, to hold it all in place, the tongue twister twist ties.
Twist ties.
There you go.
Okay.
There. Now, Dumb, try saying, "We surely shall see the sun shine soon." See, it works. He can't say a simple tongue twister.
He can't say anything.
How true that is.
But Alice has to be able to speak to play Juliet in the festival.
Well, don't worry. Here I have lots of other ideas for terminating tiresome tongue twisting. So you go home and rest. And I guarantee you that by this afternoon, your Juliet will not have a tongue twister problem. Whether or not Juliet will be played by Alice, I don't know.
Oh, Bunny, Bunny, wherefore art thou, Bunny?
Dormouse? I had no idea you were a fan of William Shakespaw.
Of course, I did all of his plays in my school drama.
Great. Well, then, in the unlikely event that I can't find a way to stop Alice from speaking in tongue twisters, it's good to know I have a backup.
For never was a story of more woe than that of Juliet and her Bunny-O.
That's terrific, yeah.
So you see, Caterpillar, even though the Hatter assured us that he'd find a quick fix to Alice's tongue twisters, we thought we'd see if you had any suggestions.
Not that we don't have confidence in the Hatter, of course.
Of course. Far be it from any of us to doubt the Hatter. But rest assured, you've come to the right Caterpillar.
You mean you have a way to get Alice speaking normally again?
No. But I do have a story about somebody else who was embarrassed when she opened her mouth. Once there was a young hyena named Phyllis who was very serious. Even though your average hyena will laugh at the drop of a hat, no one ever saw Phyllis so much as smile. However, Phyllis had a secret. Whenever she was alone, she enjoyed reading elephant jokes. You see, Phyllis liked to laugh, but because she thought her laugh sounded silly, she was too embarrassed to let anyone hear it. Then, one day, Phyllis was in the mood for a chuckle. She opened her joke book, thinking she was alone. Unfortunately, she wasn't. Go ahead, make fun of my silly snicker and my goofy giggle, Phyllis cried. I've laughed for the last time. But Phyllis's friends liked how she sounded, especially the goofy giggle. Could you teach us to laugh like that, they asked. Phyllis realized she had been silly to be embarrassed. She agreed to become their laugh teacher. And even put out a how-to book, a series of instructional tapes, and a video. You see, although Phyllis didn't have the last laugh, it turned out that she had the best one. So, speaking in tongue twisters isn't all bad, as long as Alice can keep her sense of humor and laugh at herself.
It's not Alice's sense of humor we're worried about. It's the Queen's.
Hatter, were you able to stop Alice from speaking in tongue twisters?
Of course, it was easy. Piece of cake. Or should I say a piece of taffy?
Taffy?
Yeah, you see, I remembered old Auntie Hatter's recipe for tongue twister taffy. Just one piece will stop even the most tiresome of tongue twisters.
So now she speaks normally?
Yeah, sure. You've heard her?
Well, actually, no. But, see, I gave Alice strict orders not to say a word for 2 hours after putting the taffy in her mouth. Not that she has a choice. Old Auntie Hatter's taffy is so tough it'll take her 2 hours to chew it anyway.
Why are you in costume? You're on stage in 1 minute.
Well, I know. But I just have one question about the script. You know, Hare, I feel I know my character really well now. Perhaps even better than the writer. And I just don't feel my character would ever say this line. So I was wondering if I might just change...
No! Nobody changes a word. Just read the lines the way they were written. Actors.
Oh, this is so exciting. I just love the Shakespaw in the Park Festival. It's so classy. The beauty of the stories, the imagery of the poetry,
the crunchiness of the popcorn.
Oh, Your Majesty, is it true that you've read every play of William Shakespeare's?
Many times. In fact, I know them backward and forward.
Yeah, doesn't reading a play backward kind of spoil the ending?
Thank you. I'd like to welcome you all to the 5th annual Shakespaw in the Park Festival. Unfortunately, I can't. You see, this would have been the 5th year in a row if it hadn't been rained out for the past 3 years, which actually makes this the 2nd annual festival. So
I'll start the show, you chucklehead.
These actors on stage, your humble patience pray, gently to hear, so you may kindly judge our play. Or to quote the Buddy Bard himself, let's get this show on the road.
What light through yonder window breaks? It is Juliet, my lady, my love. She speaks. Oh, speak again.
A noisy noise, a noise, an oyster.
She speaks. Oh, speak again.
A skunk jumped over the stump in a skunk hole.
Hannah, what did she say?
Something about a skunk.
A skunk? There's no skunk in Rapid and Juliet. But this scene is sure starting to smell.
I said, she speaks. Oh, speak again. Alice, please, I'm dying out here.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Ooh, stop the play. Juliet's not supposed to be blathering about oysters, skunks, and woodchucks. And I should know, because I know every word of Juliet's part by heart. Alice, there must be some reason you're goofing up this play. What is it?
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Your Majesty, that twister that came through Wonderland, it was a tongue twister, and Alice got caught in it.
For goodness sakes. The same thing happened to me when I was a little princess. But I had the good sense to untwist myself. Alice, what direction were you twisting in when you came out of the twister? Oh, wait. Don't answer that. Somebody else tell me.
Well, when she came spinning past us, she was twisting in this direction. Oh, yeah.
Oh, fine. Then let's get Alice spinning in the other direction and untwist her. Cycles never wearing. Alice, say something.
Oh, bunny, bunny, wherefore art thou bunny?
Oh, I'm right here. Shall I hear more, or shall I speak now?
Oh, thank goodness Alice is back to normal.
Then let the play begin.
Oh, Dinah, Dinah, wherefore art thou, Dinah? Oh, don't look at me like that. I was just play acting. But I hope you noticed how well I enunciated. Well, I decided Mom was right. It is important to speak clearly, so people will know what you're saying, even if they don't know why you're saying it.